Here's an updated strategy for doing Ravine Chimps in BTD6 using Geraldo and Sky Shredder. The starting dart monkeys are very precise. The first one goes in this corner here. It needs to be as high as possible with its range border touching this part of the tree here. Set this dart monkey to strong. The second goes up here with its range border hitting the corners of both bridge posts here. Make sure it's not too far to the right. Set it to last. The third goes down here as high as possible with the tree covering a little more than half of its eye when it's upright. This should get you past round 6. If you're losing to this round, it's likely because your leftmost dart monkey is too low or your top dart monkey is too far to the right. On round 7, upgrade the bottom dart monkey to quick shots and then click on this sword 20 times. During the round, once you see the bottom green balloon get tagged by the dart monkey, mash the sword to pop the next green. If you're losing to round 7, it's generally because your bottom dart monkey is too low or too far to the left. On round 8, place a 4th dart monkey here, setting it to strong. On round 9, place a 5th dart monkey here, as top left as possible, also setting it to strong. On round 10, get down a 6th dart monkey right under the first one as soon as you can afford it. If you find yourself losing to round 11, it's generally because this dart monkey is too low or too far left, or because this dart monkey is too far to the right. This should hold until round 13, where we'll place down Geraldo here as soon as we can afford to. On round 14, place down a spike pile on both left exits. On round 15, place down a shooty turret next to the bottom dart, making sure the range border touches this point on the track here. On round 16, place down a shooty turret underneath the 6th dart monkey. On round 18, get down a druid to the bottom left of the top dart monkey, setting it to last. On round 19, get down a sniper here, making sure it has visibility of the right track, setting it to strong. Upgrade the druid to Thorn Swarm on round 20. On round 21, get down a spike on the left exit on the bottom. On round 22, put a glue on the left entrance. Put another glue on the right entrance on round 23. On round 24, get down a spike on the right exit on the bottom to tank the camo. Upgrade the druid to Heart of Oak on round 25, and then to Druid of the Jungle on round 27. On round 28, set the druid to strong and upgrade it to Hard Thorns. This holds until round 31, where we'll place down a glue on the top right entrance. On round 32, get down a spike factory at the intersection here, as top right as possible. On round 33, give a camo potion to the druid. On round 34, upgrade the spike factory to smart spikes, setting the targeting to smart. This should hold until round 36, where we'll put a glue at the left entrance. It is possible to die to this with bad druid RNG, but this should generally not happen. If you want to be extra safe, you can put a second glue on the left entrance. On round 37, get down a village as low as possible, barely in range of the spike factory, upgrading it to bigger radius crosspath with monkey commerce. On round 38, get down a second spike factory in village range, making sure the range border touches these two parts of the track here, and upgrading it to smart spikes, setting the targeting to smart. During the round, upgrade it again to bigger stacks as soon as possible. On round 39, upgrade the right spike factory to bigger stacks. For some extra safety, use the manual targeting option for the spike factories, setting the left one to cover the top row, and the right one to cover the bottom row. On round 40, set the right spike factory to smart, and put a blade trap just underneath the spike pile, which should clear out the Moab without any issues. On round 41, upgrade the village to jungle drums, and set the right spike factory back to the manual targeting option. On round 42, put a glue on the top left entrance, and set both spike factories back to smart. On round 43, put another glue on the top right entrance and set both spike factories back to the manual targeting option. On round 44, set both spike factories back to smart and get down a monkey ace as left as possible above the left spike factory while still being in discount range, upgrading it to never miss targeting and setting its flight path to figure infinite. On round 45, cross-path the monkey ace with lots more darts. On round 46, get down an alchemist right next to the monkey ace, upgrading it to berserker brew. On round 47, cross-path the alchemist with perishing potions, and give the monkey ace a camo potion. On round 49, get down a second monkey ace as right as possible under the left spike factory, upgrading it to fighter plane and setting its flight path to figure infinite. On round 50, upgrade both spike factories to spiked balls. On round 51, get an alchemist to the right of the village, leaving some space between it and the spike factory, upgrading it to berserker brew crosspath with faster throwing. On round 52, buy yourself a bunny. On round 54, get an alchemist next to the bottom monkey ace and left spike factory, making sure it's closer to the bottom monkey ace than the top one, and upgrading it to berserker brew crosspath with perishing potions. On round 55, buy a second bunny. On round 56, give a camo potion to the top monkey ace, and buy a third bunny. On round 58, upgrade the bottom monkey ace to Operation Dartstorm. On round 59, buy a fourth bunny to unleash the beast. On round 60, upgrade the bottom left alchemist to Stronger Stimulant. This should hold until round 63, where we'll set Geraldo to Strong, which should allow the bunny to handle the 3 ceramic rushes. If this round is giving you trouble, you can also put a glue on the right entrance. Set Geraldo back to first on round 64. This will hold until we unlock Geraldo's upgraded turrets on round 67, so place down 2 under the right entrance, and another 2 down under the left entrance. This should hold until round 72, which will almost always be fine, but to be extra safe, you can put a glue under the bottom of the middle bridge posts. This holds until round 75, where we'll place a creepy idol between the right alchemist and spike factory, and then give the top monkey ace both a jar of pickles and a sharpening stone. On round 76, put a glue on the top left entrance and set Geraldo to Strong. On round 77, set Geraldo back to first. We'll have quite a few things to do on round 78. First, put a glue on the top left entrance. Then, put down 4 creepy idols, the first in between the right alchemist and spike factory, the second in village range under the bridge post here, the third above the top monkey ace, and the fourth next to the left spike factory. Then, we'll give a camo potion to our top monkey ace, and another to Geraldo. Finally, we'll set Geraldo to Strong. This should handle the ceramic rushes without any issues. On round 79, set Geraldo back to first. On round 80, put a blade trap right above the spike pile, which should clear out the ZOMG without any issues. This should hold until round 82, where we can upgrade the bottom monkey ace to Sky Shredder. If you use some extra glues on rounds 36, 63, and 72, you may need to upgrade it during the round. On round 83, crosspath the bottom monkey ace with sharper darts. On round 84, get down a village next to the druid, with the range border touching these 2 points, upgrading it to primary training crosspath with monkey commerce. On round 85, get down a glue gunner next to the second dart monkey in village range, setting it to Strong and upgrading it to relentless glue crosspath with glue splatter. On round 87, get down 2 turrets under the left entrance, and then 2 more under the right entrance. On round 88, get down a boomerang right under the turrets on the left, setting it to Strong and upgrading it to Moab Press crosspath with glaives. On round 89, give a camo potion to the glue gunner. On round 90, give a camo potion to the Sky Shredder and another to Geraldo. Then, put a Jerry's Fire on both a left and a right turret. On round 91, get down a second boomerang next to the glue gunner in village range, setting it to Strong and upgrading it to Moab Press crosspath with glaives. On round 92, get down a mortar here as left as possible within village range, upgrading it to Signal Flare crosspath with rapid reload and targeting it to the turrets under the left entrance. On round 93, retarget the mortar to the turrets under the right entrance. On round 94, retarget the mortar to the turrets under the left entrance. Then, get down 3 creepy idols, one under the left entrance, one between the right alchemist and spike factory, and one above the top monkey ace. During the round, upgrade the mortar to shattering shells as soon as possible, and be ready to micro the mortar in case any ZOMGs get too far. On round 95, target the mortar to be over the right turrets. On round 96, target the mortar back to the left turrets and put down a creepy idol over the left entrance. Then, put a glue just underneath the middle bridge posts. Be ready to also micro your mortar in case any ZOMGs get past. On round 97, get down a sub in discount range, upgrading it to first strike. Then, retarget the mortar to the turrets on the right. On round 98, retarget the mortar to the turrets on the left entrance, and then get down a genie in village range near your monkey aces. During the round, use the first strike ability as soon as possible, and then get down a second genie as soon as you can afford it near your monkey aces. On round 99, retarget the mortar to the right turrets. Then, put down a glue under Geraldo, and another on the rightmost track. Then, put down a creepy idol between the right alchemist and right spike factory. Finally, for round 100, use your first strike ability, then use a rejuve potion, then use the first strike ability again, and then use another rejuve potion. Then, wait until the BAD gets close to the bridge before doing a third first strike, which should layish skip it without any issues. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you black border this map. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out the full unedited run, click on the link in the description.